Is up, Hilljack Nation? It is a beautiful fall Friday afternoon, October 31st, so it's actually Halloween when I'm doing this. As you can see, got a few dogs with me. You can only see one, but there's three of them back there. But I am headed out to hunt for the first time this year. Getting a late start. My wife's dad had surgery this morning, so she's taking care of him. So I'm babysitting 4 dogs and deer hunting at the farm. See what I can get into. We've had 2 or 3 decent bucks show up on camera recently, and so maybe I'll run into one of them. If not, maybe I'll run into some does for the freezer. But yeah, finally, after this crazy year and all that kind of stuff, getting into the woods. Got my projects mostly done and just finally taking some time to hunt. So anyway, headed up to the farm, and you come along with us and we'll see what kind of craziness ensues. Well, guys, Saturday morning, pups are lazy, watching the latest hunting public video, and getting ready for my first deer hunt of the year. Daisy's laying around here somewhere. I don't know where she went. But
and you said last night you were like watching from that view.
Hunting season's here, boys. Finally, I'm getting in the stand today. So hope y'all are out in the woods and enjoying this beautiful fall weather. And come along on this adventure. See if I can find a deer. Where I'm hunting. It's a little bitty food plot behind the old barn. Thought I just heard a buck hunting back there behind the trees, but I don't know. But anyway, it's just a little food plot about 200 yards from the camper, and a lot of does in here. There's been a couple bucks in here, so hoping to get on one. Good girl. Good girl. Come on, kid. Baby, come here. guys, what is up? I'm back in the stand. I'm back out in the woods. This time I'm on the little field. Hoping to see this buck I had 2 pictures of last night. One on this field at 6-ish, right at 6 o'clock, and then the other one over where I put a blind up today on that camera at about 7:30. So yeah, he was here first, then over there. Hoping to see him. I don't know. I may be making a huge mistake and he end up over there, but since my cameras tell me he was here first and then over there second, my guess is he came from this way somewhere. Could be wrong, but we'll see what we get. Do have my trusty sidekick Daisy hanging out with me today. She's a little sore from running today, so I brought her with me, and she'll just lay here and hang out. So this is my view out the window, and yeah, let's see what we get into, guys. This is sit number 2 of my deer season 2025. There's another, oh man, shit. There's 3 deer down there. Of course, the button buck had to get up here and see something was weird. I didn't know the other 2 were down there. I saw the button buck come up the side real fast. Tried to get a little bit of footage of him. He cut across in front of me and caught me moving, trying to get the camera. But then when he took off, 2 deer bound that I couldn't even see. This field, if you see that line, basically the edge of the field, that's a hill and it drops down. There were 2 deer on the other side of that bridge I couldn't even see, and whenever he went over the hill, they jumped and went with him. Well, that was neat. At least we saw deer. Of course, the button buck got close, not Mom, but whatever. Sit here until shooting lights up and see what we see. That's crazy that I could only see one. Who knows how long they've been in the field down there. Over the hill, and I had no idea. And now I just saw a coyote. Coyote just came out right down there, down the path. And I tried to look smack at him, but he didn't come down here. He went back in the woods. Maybe he'll show up back right in front of me. I'll be glad to shoot a coyote too. That's what it takes. Still going ape shit. I don't know where the coyote's at. Well, guys, it's already legal shooting light. I know you can't tell by the overcast clouds and the lack of sun, but it is legal shooting light. Me and Daisy are back in the shooting house we ran last night for 2 reasons. One, because I accidentally left my tripod in here. And 2, because I couldn't get Daisy to stay in the camper. She was begging to go, and this is the only stand she can get in. So anyway, we're set up here. Coyotes have been acting like jerks all night. Just howling. Well, not all night, since I've been awake. Including after Daisy and I got in this stand. They were howling to the north of us, just barely, like they're on this property. So, yeah, anyway. Last sit of this weekend before I pack up and head home. But we're going to get after it, see if we see a buck or one of these stupid coyotes. Y'all come along. You can see them yet, but plenty right there. If they're little bucks or if it's a doe or a fawn. Not sure what it is, but they're coming to the wrong direction. They stepped out of the woods down there toward my 4-wheeler. Out in front of me or something, because I have a horrible shot out that side if they get down here. But I'll see what I can do. So far, all Daisy and I have seen is a doe and a fawn. They were about 60 yards towards the truck, or towards the 4-wheeler. Right on the path I walked in on. And then they went into the CRP. I haven't seen them since. So I'm going to hit a buck grunt real quick. Just see if anything's in earshot. Don't know if that'll do anything, but we'll see. You okay, Daisy? My trusty sidekick. She wouldn't stay in the camper this morning, so she's hunting like that. There goes a doe. Taking a 60-yard shot on a doe, but there's a doe. So I grunted and a doe walked up the tree line. And she's gonna go in the woods over there. Dang it. Maybe there's a buck right there. I don't know. I don't know if that's the same doe that was over here or not earlier. If it was gun season, I could have shot her, but that's a 60-yard shot. And I do not feel comfortable doing that, so I'll let her walk in the woods. We'll see if anything comes out. It's still early. No, that's 2 does. I don't see her fawn with her, so that was probably not the same doe. But it's the one that was up here that went in the CRP. She had a fawn with her. But anyway, all right. Stay tuned. We'll see if we see anything else. Bye.